Hello out there in cryptocurrency land. Welcome back to Real Crypto. Thanks for joining me once again today. So last night we talked about Bitcoin kind of maybe chopping around this trend line, going up a little bit. Yeah, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen at all. Bitcoin just decided to sell off. Just decided to sell off and break this trend line. Look at the volume candle here. Look at that big volume candle. There's nothing happy about that. Nothing happy about that. So bulls are getting slaughtered here. Bears are probably having a good day. Getting a nice little bounce here earlier today, or I'm sorry, right now actually, kind of a bounce just an hour or so ago regarding some BitMEX liquidation from what I can gather. But that's going to be short-lived more than likely, and we're going to roll over again. Now, to me, it seems imminent that we're going to get down towards my box area here between the 3,600 and the 2,400 level. It doesn't have to hit this bottom. Okay, this is just a target area. What's more important is, how the bottom is established and things of that nature. And I'm actually doing a webinar on Saturday. So it's my second webinar. My first one, Market Cycles webinar. All you guys that have taken that, I hope you're going to take this one too. Information is going to be just as good. Probably won't be quite as long as the Market Cycles webinar. There was a lot of information covered here. But my how to buy the bottom in Bitcoin, I think this is a very, very important topic. And I'm dedicating, quite a bit of time to this webinar. And it's going to be Saturday at noon Pacific time. And the reason I'm doing a webinar for this is because this is the most important buy that you're going to make probably ever. Okay, probably ever. If you're anything new to Bitcoin, this next low coming out of this bear market is going to be probably the most important. It's going to be the lowest point that Bitcoin's going to be. Somewhere down here is going to be the lowest point. And, ideally you buy it as close to the bottom as possible, right? That's kind of the idea. You buy it as close to the bottom as possible. Well, that's an art within itself. That's its own type of a strategy. There's a lot that goes into that. And I want you to notice something over here on these prior two breakdowns. And keep in mind, this is the third trend line we've had in Bitcoin here. And it just started to break down. So we're basically right here in this cycle. We're right here in this cycle. And I want you to notice that on the way down, there was a lot of what looked like bottoms, okay? Especially this candle right here comes to mind. This candle looked like a bottom, this candle looked like a bottom, and then we finally got a bottom down here towards 6,000. And same up here, we had all these kinds of fake bottoms put in here. Then we had a big candle that looked like the bottom. This one wasn't too bad, right? It came most of the way down, but a lot of fake bottoms. You want to avoid those and buy the actual bottom. You want to learn how to be patient and hold through these and actually get it down here. Guys, this is a very important purchase. If the only thing you do for the next couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. This could take as short as a week. Okay, we could bottom out here next Thursday, next Wednesday. Or that's why the webinar's on Saturday. That's why this is on Saturday, because this could happen sooner than we think. You need to be ready for this. You need to plan for this. If you do nothing except for make a plan and research price action, if you avoid all the action to the downside, if you avoid all these bounces, all of it, if you ignore all of it and just focus on how to trade this bounce, you're going to feel like $1,000,000. Even if you miss some money to the downside, the fact that you did your homework and executed a plan to buy this ultimate low in Bitcoin, you're going to feel like $1,000,000, okay? And I think this is the most important thing that you can do right now. I think you avoid the bounces at, 6,000, 5,000, wherever we end up. But it's really important to identify what is the ultimate low. Like, what is the ultimate low, okay? And so that's why we're doing that webinar. Now, something else I want to talk about is how are the altcoins going to react? Because keep in mind, my high on this is $3,600. My high is $3,600. If we get down there, that means Bitcoin's down 48% from here. So if Bitcoin's going down 48% from here, let's just assume this is going to be the bottom, okay? If Bitcoin's going down 48%, how is Ethereum going to handle a 48% drop in Bitcoin when it's already going slightly into this prior base? What's Ethereum down 48% from here? Just over $200? What is it? Come on, move a little bit, mouse. So $203. You're going to see $200 Ethereum more than likely before this is over. That's an insane Ethereum. And what about Litecoin? Are we going to see a 48% drop in Litecoin? So we're going to go from $118 down to $60 Litecoin? Are we going to see $60 Litecoin, ladies and gentlemen? So I want you to keep this in mind, because when we get down to the ultimate low, it's going to look like the world is falling apart. It's going to look like a black hole just pulled up right behind the moon and is sucking the moon in. And I mean, it's just going to be, everyone's going to be running for the hills. Twitter's going to be mad. YouTube's going to be crazy. You know, I don't know how some of these other YouTubers are going to handle that, to be quite frank with you. But, you know, all my analysis points that we're headed in that direction. And, guys, just be ready. Take my webinar. Don't take my webinar. I don't care. You need to be ready. You need to be ready. Okay? That's the ultimate point down here. Those of you that are seasoned traders probably understand that already. But those of you that are newer to the markets, those of you most recent to cryptos that don't have any investing experience, this is going to test you. This is going to test you. This is going to be a big test. You know what you should do, to be quite frank with you? If you're going to be up and trading, you should just, you know, get the OBS software. This is my OBS software. Get this software and just record yourself. Just record your trading. Don't worry about, you know, looking like an idiot. Don't worry about anything. Just go ahead and record your trading, because you're going to want to remember how you feel. You're going to want to remember everything about this experience, because this is only going to happen once. This is going to happen once, okay? And you're going to learn lessons from this that hopefully will last you a lifetime. Some of these, I remember these big market bottoms in the stock market that I've been involved with, and I remember them. I still remember them. I still go back to those memories and relive those and think, okay, I remember how the market reacted down here, okay? And you're going to take those lessons. You're going to take those lessons. Like, I remember this 6,000 bottom definitively. I remember this bottom here. Or was it this one? I think it was this one. I remember this bottom here. We caught this live. I caught this live. And those memories stay with you. Those are experiences that, as a quote-unquote professional trader, you want to hold on to. So, you know, I'm going to record everything that happens down here, and I hope you guys do too, because you're going to have a different memory than I do of this type of a situation. So, you know, this video is less about this exact market action than it is, you know, getting ready for the next big thing in cryptocurrencies. Guys, that's important. This is bullshit. This is valuable. All right, guys, that's really what I want to put out there. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me. That's kind of what's happening here. I'm ignoring all altcoins. All eyes are on Bitcoin. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. I'll see you guys next time.